So electric potential at a point due to multiple charges. So we consider any point. Imagine this is a space. There is no other region, no other anything in there. Nothing is present. So if this is any point P and I place here one charge Q1, another charge Q2, another charge Q3 and some charge Qn, their position vector from P is R, this is Rn, from here it is R1, this is R2, this is R3 and so on. Then the electric potential at P due to all these charges will be given as, V will be given as sum of all the potential due to individual charges, sum of Vi, that is V would be equals to sum of what sum? It is the algebraic sum, because V is a scalar quantity, so I must write here, so V will be the algebraic sum of all the potential due to all the charges, at P. So that means V will be equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R1 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 by R2 and so on, going up to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Qn by Rn. Believe me, this is well and good, but we'll go deep into this and try to understand what it is actually means. So now you know that at P would be the sum of all of them. So let us do some questions to understand this concept clearly. So let's start with an easy one, easy question as usual, then we will go to difficult questions. So that means, in short, V is equals to sum of Vi, as I have written here. So this is sum of all. Okay, so let's see. If I give you, let's say this is a plus Q charge, this is a minus 2Q charge, and this is a point P. I ask you, so this distance is let's say from here to here, this is R, and from here to here it is also R. I ask you, find potential at P. So how will you find this? So according to we know that V will be equals to sum of the potential at P. So it would be V sum of Q plus V sum of minus 2Q. That means it should be K Q by, how far is the point P from Q? It is a distance of 2R, so it should be twice of R. Then minus, why my plus? Then K minus 2Q, why minus? Because charge is minus by R. Correct? So I can take 2K Q out, so I will get here 1 by 2R and minus 1 by R. Right? You can easily simplify it further. So that should give me 2R is the LCM, and this one should give me 1 minus 2. So the potential here would be, so Vp will be equals to 1 minus 2, that is minus 1 by 2. So minus K Q by 2R. This is the potential at, or can I say it is the half of Vp will be, can I say it is half of V plus Q by 2. I can say like that also, minus VQ by 2, because VQ would be Q by, VQ is no, I cannot say that, sorry, VQ is 2R, no, I cannot say that, sorry. So anyway, you can see, it is, let us keep it like this. So anyway, this is the one question. This is how you find the potential at any point P. Next, let us try one more problem. Actually, I will do many of them, let's see. So now, let us take this situation of multiple charges. I'll give you one. So plus Q plus Q plus Q, and I have one more point P here. Find VP. All of them are separated by distance A, and A. Can you please try and give me the answer? Can you try and say, give me the answer? I'm waiting for a few minutes, then I'll proceed. Can you all try, please?
Yes, sir.
Then I will solve it. I hope everyone is doing. আরে ক্লাস নিচ্ছি, একটু এসব কম করতে বলো না। Done? Have you all done? Done? No. Okay, let me do. You will take so long time to do. So then how to do it? VP would be direct from P row. So it should be K. Let me name this first Q1, Q2, Q3. Then I will get it here as K Q1 by, how far is this point Q1, charge Q1 from P? 1, 2, 3. It is 3A. Plus K Q2 by 2A. Plus K Q3 by A. Got it? So now all of them are being same. So I can take K Q by A common out. So I will be left here with what? I will be left here with 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by plus 1. Correct? So K Q by A, it will give me 6, 2, 3 plus 6. 6, 7, 9, 11. 11 by 6. 11 by 6, so that means 11 kq by 6a. That is my answer. This is the potential at P. Let us do like this now. I'll clean the board now. Let us solve few more questions. If I give you, let's say, you know that between two charges there is a point where electric field is zero. We call that, if you remember, in last chapter we have done something called neutral point. So electric field lines are like this. For a plus charge, it will go away like this way. Charges will be originating from plus charge, and then they will move away. They will never intersect each other. But if so now let us solve one more problem. So then let us see, we know that a point on the line, on the charge, there is a point where the electric field is zero. But is the point their potential also zero? Is there any point between Q and plus Q, the electric field is zero? Or is it between a plus charge and minus charge, the electric field is zero? Between plus two charges, okay, let me keep it simple only now, let us take this, we'll come to that in after some time. So next question. So what is the potential between these two? Where on the line, if this line is separated by 20 centimeter, find a point on the line joining the two charges where potential is zero. Potential due to the two charges is zero. Can you do this? So you know how to do this. So if I take this, let's say this is x distance, so this must be what? 20 minus x distance. So at P the potential is zero. Let P be the point where the potential due to the two charges is zero. So Vp would be equals to V plus V minus should be equal to 0. Therefore, what is V plus now? V plus would be K Q by X, then minus K Q by 20 minus X equals to 0. Right? So that means KQ by X will be KQ by 20 minus X. So everything get cancelled. So it is 20 minus X is equals to X. So that means 20 minus X is equals to, this is 20. 20 minus X is equal to X. So that means 2X is equal to 20. So X must be 10 centimeter. So that means exactly at 10 centimeter the potential is 0. However, the electric field is not 0. You can check it. I leave that for you to find. If you exactly solve it like that way, so that means electric field due to this charge KQ, right? KQ, total electric field at P will be what? KQ by X square. That means 10. So I am considering that P is the point where electric field is also 0. It can be easily proved that at that point electric field is not 0. However, potential is 0. So potential is a scalar quantity, right? So you need to catch this concept that potential is, although the charges are present, it is how much work are you perform to bring it. So if I take here kq10 square plus k minus q by 10 square centimeter square, so then that is 0.10 whole square. Then if I solve, you see it is not going to, is it going to give me the electric field going to be 0 at 10 centimeter square? At 10 centimeter square, this is plus q, this is minus q, dipole. It is a dipole, then it becomes a dipole. For dipole, electric field behaves either on the axial line or on the equatorial line. And if you remember, for a dipole, the electric field will be what? The electric field lines were like this. So there is electric field line present. However, potential is not present there. Okay? But if you take two positive charge, you will definitely find a point between them, because in case of two positive charge, electric field lines, they go away like this way. Right? They go away like this. As a result, there will be a point called neutral point. At this point, electric field is 0. However, potential is not 0. Electric field is 0, but potential is not necessarily 0. Potential is not 0. Understand? You can check it. You can check that with your equations and all. This is 10 centimeter from there, and this is wrong. I have written this wrong. This is not like that. So at 10 centimeter, what it should be? You use the vector diagram to prove it. Use the vector way to solve this. You will get the correct answer. That it will not be 0 at 10 equals to 10 centimeter. Correct? So I am not going into that. I leave that for you to investigate and find out, is whatever I am saying, is it true or is it wrong. You can check that out. So as we are doing potential, so at exactly 10 centimeter, it will be 0. I am giving you one question for you to try out. So I give you a system like this. This is a plus 4q charge, and this is a minus q charge, minus 2q charge. Find a point on the line joining the two charges where v equals to 0. I leave this for you to do. This is your homework. First homework. Let me do some other hard questions on potential. Let's say I give you such a situation like this. Plus q. This is a square. Now I ask you that find the potential at this point. What is the electric potential at O? The distance being center A. All of them be plus q. So how do you solve this? Same way. This distance is A, means how much? How much is the diagonal? The diagonal must be root 2a. So half of the diagonal would be how much? Root 2 by 2 a. So root 2 by 2 into a. Correct? Then that means, so the potential at O would be, so VO would be K Q by root 2 by 2a plus K Q by root 2 by 2a plus K Q by root 2 by 2a plus K Q by root 2 by 2a. So that gives me 4K, 4, 2 goes up 8, 8KQ by root 2a. Now notice here one thing, the potential here V0 is not equals to 0, but if I take electric field plus Q, if I place a small test charge Q0 here, the electric field due to plus Q and Q0 will be repulsive this side. For this one it should be repulsive this side. For this one it would be repulsive this side. So all this electric field will be 0. All the electric field, sum of E will be equals to 0. However, potential is not 0. Hence, you can conclude not necessary that at any particular point where electric field is 0, potential will be 0. And I gave you two situations. I have given you example of both the situations. Where V is not 0, electric field is 0. Right? And in the last case I taught you that potential is 0, but electric field is not 0. That is the case of a dipole. So if I give you one question like this, that give an example of two system. Give an example of two system where number one, give an example of system. Let me say example of systems where number one, E equals to 0 but V not equals to 0, and number two, where V equals to 0 but E not equal to 0. So you can take this also as an homework. Okay? Next, let me come to potential difference now. Got it? So if I ask you a question like this, let's say this is plus Q, this is also plus Q, and this is plus Q. This is A, this is B, this is C. Now my question is, all this distance is A. Find the potential difference VAC. Find VA minus VC. Find the potential difference. You have to find VA minus VC. How will you find? Or in fact, before I go to this tough question, let us do a easy question first. If I give you this situation, so let's say this is point A, this is at a distance of A, there is another point, this is B, this is A by 2. So find VAC. So how will you solve this problem? These are all concept based problem I am dealing with, all concept. So then how will you find the V potential here? So first of all, VA will be how much? VA will be KQ by 2A. VB will be how much? KQ by 2A plus 2A plus A by 2. That gives me how much? The 4? 5A by 2. 5A by 2. That means it is 5A by 2. Clear? So therefore VA minus VB will be how much? So it should be KQ by 2A minus KQ by 5A by 2. I think from here you can easily solve it. I leave this for you to do. Got it? So this is how you can find it. Understand? Now if I give you these 2 points, now you try this. Again, this is homework for you. Let us come to that question. This is plus Q. This is also plus Q. Now I have one point here. This is A, this is A, this is A, this is A, and here is another point B. This is also A. Find the potential difference between A and B. Find VAB. Find VA minus VB. Try this. This is homework. Good question. Very good question. This is the potential between potential. Yeah, do it. Clear? So then one more homework you take. If I give you this question, 2 more homework I am giving you. It is based on the same thing. Whatever I have done. That potential at a point depends only on the direct distance between the point and the charge. Nothing else. No side business. only direct distance, and potential is a scalar quantity. You always keep feeling, whenever you are doing this problem, imagine you are bringing a charge to that point, and when you are doing that, you are feeling that extra work, extra strength you have to give. What is that? How much is that? That is what you are trying to figure out. So I'll give you a situation here. This is plus q, this is plus q, this is plus q, and this is plus q. So this is point O and this is point P. Correct? Find Vp minus Vo. Okay? You have to find this Vp minus Vo. How much is it? If you want to do a little bit more, define one more point here, Q. Find VQ minus VP. What are they? VQ minus VP. How much is it? I'll leave this for you to find. Got it? So this is one homework you can try. Now one more situation which you will come across, and I will discuss this particular system again in future when I teach you dipoles, is that, look at this case. What is potential at O? Clear? So I think this should be enough for today. I have given lots of homework. Please solve this. I hope you will solve. If you solve, you do not need to open NCERT book. I can promise you. You follow my class lectures properly. At the end, when I finish my lectures, when you open the NCERT book, not even NCERT book, if you open any reference book, everything will be done with that. You will get the proper aptitude. But you follow this thing. If you can't understand, go through my work again and again and again. When you get whatever I'm explaining you get the concept done. You will see NCERT reference, everything will be done. Don't put much burden, or else you will get wasted. Never ever touch reference book at this point now. Okay, whatever I am doing, physics is best taught by teacher only. Don't try to go right now dig into reference and all. It will be troublesome. Okay, you will give up your energy. If you have doubt, you can ask me as many times. I will give online sessions like this, but you never come up with a doubt. So how will I say that you are catching up?